Hello and welcome to another edition of Dustin Recommends, and I've got a special little treat for you boys and girls tonight. Many of you know that my tastes tend to skew to a little bit of the bizarre, absurd, and horror-centric. Well, boy did I get a real treat with this. It's a little ditty called the ABCs of Death. And let me just go ahead and warn you right now, there will be some cussing in this Dustin review, so if you got small ears or adverse to hearing that kind of thing, because there's really no other way to describe this movie without using some very, very strong adjectives in it. So, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The ABCs of Death centers around the letters of the alphabet, starting from A going all the way over to Z. And what happened is the producers of this movie gave 26 directors a letter and told them to come up with a word. After they come up with a word, they were told, okay, now you have to make a short film from 3 to 5 minutes long, maybe a little longer if it's really creative, and you have to come up with a word that, or a story around that word that involves death. The more gruesome, the better. Now, these things range from the absurd to the bizarre to the completely terrifying to the abstract to even some animation. And it is brilliantly fucking insane. I mean, just brilliant. You will watch this movie and more than once you will go, what the fuck is going on here? What? And by the end of the movie, your perceptions will have been skewed completely. Some of them, well, a lot of them, are in foreign language, so, you know, you're going to have to do a little bit of reading, but do not let that throw you off. If you do, you are going to be missing out on one of the best horror movies. I don't even know if I could classify this as a horror movie. This is more of a study into the human psyche, almost, as to what things you can think of when coming up with this, some kind of creative, sad, heart-wrenching things sometimes. Especially true on the D one. It's just, it's almost heartbreaking and just terrifying at the same time. You don't know what to think and you don't know what to feel, and at the same time you just start questioning every single thing that you know. And that, to me, is the definition of a great horror movie, or a great movie in general. And this is not to be missed. Some people may consider this torture porn and just gore porn, but it's really not. It's there for a reason, and it's there to make the point. And some of these directors, I will be looking for their movies later on down the line, because they are just, some of them are just breathtaking, and just, there's nothing else, just wow, fucking wow. I have not wanted to recommend a movie this good since possibly Repo the Genetic Opera, which y'all know I'm in love with that movie, but this movie is even better. Some of them are just wonderful. You've got to just oof, new Vice, but you've got to see this. It can be found on Vudu right now. It's still in theaters and select theaters, and I can see why it's in select theaters. It's definitely not going to be a mainstream thing. But if you are a fan of horror, or of just heartbreakingly terrifying films, ABCs of Death. Find it. You can find it on Vudu right now, which is where I rented it from. And the DVD and Blu-ray, which I have already pre-ordered, can be got on Amazon, unless they've already pulled it. But it can be had for a pretty low price. So again, ABCs of Death. Dustin recommended. Watch it. Enjoy it. Experience it. Pretty much the only thing I got. Alright, friends and neighbors and all you people out there in Facebook land who enjoy watching these little videos, I hope you enjoyed this special edition of Dustin Recommends. I will be trying to put more of these out there, a little bit more family friendly. Probably not, I'm just mean like that. But expect to see some more of these in between my photography and work, and of course my movie watching. I plan on doing a lot more of these. Also, check out my photography page if you like those kind of things and like those pictures. It can be found in my little links there and forth. It's Shunglo et al. In Photography, which translates to Beautiful Dream Photography. Celtic. Shameless plug there, but I'm buzzing a little bit, so can't help it. Alright, that's it for me tonight, girls and boys, and sweet dreams, and don't let the evil boogeyman underneath your bed get you, because it's probably going to be me. Laters.